Friday, May 19th, 2017, and at the Chairman Television Station, Wazobia TV channel 98 on top of GoTV cable, Star Times channel 195, My TV channel 17, and online www.wazobiatv.tv/live. As we do them every Friday, we call them Jollof. Based on say we go carry all the action to do from Monday go each Thursday, come top them up with what they call small chops. So they be small chops, current affairs, so that everybody go dey up to date with what they happen inside Nigeria political boxing ring. My name na Ezogo Chokwode, and as usual I know dey alone inside studio. I dey with my brother when sabi well as they concern politics matter as e dey hot.
Yes, now there are separate edition of our Ogbonga program now with our country coming our way where we go sunshine out with them. Everything will happen from Monday reach them. Yesterday will be Thursday. Because we always talk and say this is not the only platform where they give now the license to do it. To talk issues the way it's been for body. And that's why we get a program like this, what they call Ask It Dey Hot. And by the time we table all our matters, now we also feel call, contribute. For those of now we don't get the chance, the opportunity to do it, to watch the program for either of these days, or we don't do it, or we don't run for the week. Now if we talk now own theatrists, now own opinion, also give solution to the whole matter. We get one solid them, we're going to get to our house now. But you could go in normal introduction by introducing him in the normal way. My name never change. My name remains Unkubi, and this is Ask It Dey Hot.
Our Ogbonga visit on a person when we say every time when he dey inside studio, smoke must come out. If people dey worry say where is the smoke coming from, fire go begin dey come out because he dey discuss different issues. And now why e good as we carry am on Friday because he go chook mouth for the different topics. In a person when we say don't read the book of law. I dey talk am here say him parents see the future. Now why they name am justice because they know say he go always dey stand for justice. He be human rights constitutional lawyer, that is to say anything when they inside Nigeria constitution he don't read them from beginning, he don't read them to end, and he know he like make person can't do bad or cheating give another person, he go follow the matter reach logical conclusion. And they talk of no other than Barrister Justice Uwegbu, the national convener of Youths Arise Initiative. Barrister, welcome to Ask It Dey Hot.
Well, I salute you now for another day.
Say, Barrister, the way you take dress like this, hope say you don't think say na court you dey come home. We never read law book.
No,
You
know as we day, every day for us now business. Every day for us now.
They find quarrel.
No, we not dey find quarrel. We only ministers in the temple of justice.
Ministers in the temple of justice. So people don't shake hand now as the ministers of
Thank you very much.
So that the conversation could go sharp. Quickly, we go just touch Monday stories. I go just breeze everything. Then we go rush, enter break. Quick one in record time. The first one get to do with video when we say Boko Haram Jaguda people they be released. And inside the video, Chibok girls, some of the Chibok girls, they inside the video. And one even more AK-47. These girls, according to the translation, use the amount talk why they don't want to come back house. Say that then decide, say they won't stay. And then when they encourage their family members to come join them, say that that life, now be the life. But in swift response, the Nigerian army don't reply, say, make nobody even take that video serious at all. Say these people just want to they put fear inside the mind of Nigerians. Say that voice of people when we say they don't nearly die. Finish. We talk about all of us today. Say now the Nigerian army own now we support and we believe in them and we know say we go fight this war against terrorism and we go win now. From now on we enter one certain way happen for inside me now. People they complain because that same Niger state they been do one party when we say former president do party in daughter marry. Big people from different parts of Nigeria come. We don't even see umbrella, we don't see broom, we don't hear A, we don't hear P. No, see every security standard. But for that same Niger state, say unknown government be attack innocent Nigerians, come kill them. People gonna talk say, shall we get two countries, one for the super rich and one for the poorest poor. From now we enter what happened for France. We can refresh with our memory. Say on the 14th, Emmanuel Macron, that's what I mean, as the president of France. People gonna come and talk say, what is good for France? Is it good for Nigeria? We dey ask whether we get young person when they think well, when it says complete, when go lead this country, not be just president or governor or big position for government when we say he go begin the do things and we go dey see result. From that one we go enter the get one we get to do with the 2017 budget. We look the breakdown and the plenty controversy when they come up for that budget. This na Monday in a nutshell. Make we rush enter break when we come back. Unkubi go sun just Tuesday. We do Wednesday, do Thursday, come drop and based on Ask It Dey Hot. Will they come back?
Yes, and welcome back to the program now. As it is hot for viewers, they watch us for Go TV channel 98, Star Times channel 195, they watch us for My TV channel 17. And that same Ogunga program with the sun channel with them issues we get to do with our country Nigeria, how they carry come. And we get Ogunga guest and Barrister Uebu, it's still the house, and we never actually carry the matter present to them. But then straight up, make no waste and make enter straight to what we'll talk about on Tuesday. And we'll carry one very sensitive matter enter Tuesday, and we get to do with the re-emergence of Ebola. Ebola alert, Nigerians, shine your eyes. If you feel remember what happened like in 2014, when one particular man, what they call Patrick Soyan, carried the disease enter Nigeria, but with the effort of some capable people like the late Dr. Adadivo, we say we stop him, and we not actually know the fate of our country Nigeria. Currently, that particular illness, that particular disease, that particular virus don't resurface again. And when it resurfaces for the Democratic Republic of Congo, and we want to ask ourselves, say we don't get ready. We don't get alert to say we want to do it. We want to take one container that is in case. If paraventure, the sort of even that is one creep into our Obodo Nigeria, we don't see some kind of move where the ministers and at least Nigeria don't they take. If you go for our airports, at least they check people when they come in, so that make them know the state of their health. Make nobody say that we just carry the disease enter the country. And a couple of other moves where the minister of health, that's the Professor Isaac Adewale, don't they carry to ensure so at least say we will do it, we contain this thing so that no go carry waka enter our Obodo Nigeria. Now what we'll talk about on Tuesday, this will get to do with the re-emergence of Ebola.
From that story, we can enter one we get to do with the Nigerian Senate. The reason why we talk so now because of the dramatic personnel, that is the people who say that them be actors or the major actors inside this particular one. Now there they come from the National Assembly. It happened on Monday. Senator Dino Melaye, when they represent Kogi West, they launch book when he call Antidotes for Corruption. The Nigeria example. For inside the book, if it looks okay, if we fight corruption this way, we go get better results. That one not be even the thing when we say can cause the plenty argument. Now because of the Senate President Dr. Bukola Saraki and the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Oga Yakubu Dogara, two of them stand up for their different talk. And from the talk when they take talk, they may talk and say somehow the way when they fight corruption now, if like say na show, snap picture, record video, but we can't go court. The case will come a drag, no proper investigation, no evidence to use give the judge say make we do am like this. But some people come back and say fear. Make these people not even they talk this thing at all. Say this talk when they talk with one side of the mouth, just be like say that they go another direction when we say the government of President Muhammadu Buhari and a lot of Nigerians want make we go in the fight against corruption. When people come and talk, say, what if they don't talk? It not really they bad though. Say make we check out, make we leave the messengers and face the message. What if they talk now? Say, if we feel come back, re-strategize, not the perfect way to fight this corruption. Case not going to drag 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, and Nigerians go beat their chest, say, yes, this fight against corruption, we are fighting it. Barrister Justice Uwegu, Kochuk Martins are based on as it hard.
And yes, they will be told they will come carry that, we can't deviate from the regulars, can't carry one very sensitive matter come again, and you get to do with them domestic violence. I want to ask this very important question: how if you take and use Nigerian law, take fight domestic violence? If you look what happened in the recent period, you can go see at least the way a lot of domestic activities don't they play out in Nigeria, and the way which of course not good for our society. I want to ask this question: say, what thing we go feed do? Since we say we get law, because one thing is to have a law. How effective has this law taken place? And if you also see what the police people talk, they will talk say 88% of all the matter we get to do with domestic violence in the carry come. Say 88% of this thing, they get strong evidences. What if those things will also fit take do on our own part to the church? Say, okay, see this thing they normal. Okay, you and a woman, nothing I won't marry. Now settle down. Now agree say yes. Now go live in peace. Now go live in that is them collectively like brother and sister. But when they see activity they get to do it, and maybe one of the this particular people they beat the other. So I to say maybe now when they go they treat as if now maybe now slave and all that. The issue can be we get law. Our law they take the right effect. And apart from the law, we work with the people as well. What thing we don't also do to ensure, say, at least we also present the matter the way it did, with concrete evidences. Because sometimes a lot of things when they happen, we say, if some of these things happen, they not want to bring them out to public notice. They will say, let us just bear it. Because of make nobody say, will they bring up our name to public? Many people not know say, now this particular family, this thing they happen to. Enough of that. Now part of it we talk. Make we take the right step. The law don't day. And we also seek at least make this law, make them also advance them. So I will not say yes. At least we get policies with the work. One person do it, one person violate one particular thing we get to do with domestic violence. You go do it, you go face the wrath of the law. Now what we talk about yesterday, will be Thursday with that.
Una don't hear our stories from Monday, go reach Thursday. Our Ogbonge visitor, Barrister Justice Uwe Good inside studio. And he go do justice to the questions we go begin the ask. Barrister, I go like from this Monday to Thursday, now I just join, maybe they do and two stories. So that the one will carry come today based on current affairs when they hot, you go fit get time to discuss them. Make I carry Ebola, make I go carry breakdown of the 2017 budget. And make we look Ebola. Now, a lot of people don't come out and talk, say, the way when we say government take tackle Ebola for 2014, now because of say somehow, it be like sickness when they respect, say person they live inside mansion, or person they inside aeroplane, or person they travel to go America or go anywhere. And people can also look and say, if we check the 2017 budget, especially money when we say they put for agric, money when they put for health, money when they put for education, it just be like say this practice of sending their children abroad to go get masters for the biggest university, the thing no go stop. Make I ask you, as Nigeria day to day, we go ever feel reach the level where we say the poor man go beat in chest, say this country na my country, and no sacred cow or no big man fit cheat me or put me inside in pocket. Na serious question.
You see, make I start with the Ebola something. I want to tell you something and of a truth, except if you don't want to speak the truth. In any government, now it depends the kind of people where you put for government who go work with you. Make I give you an example. When Dora Akunyele was made the DG of NAFDAC, that was the time when Nigerians fit carry paracetamol drink and no say na paracetamol. Before Dora Akunyele, people were drinking chalk in the name of paracetamol. Yes. Why? Because now the woman wey fit that position that time, she know about that line. And the government push her that place where she know. In law, you get what we dey talk in law, say, nemo that what none habet.
Nemo that what none habet.
Meaning that a person cannot give what he does not have. It is what you have where you go give. When you carry people, put them for government where no know their right from left, what do you expect? When the minister's name were put for Senate for screening, remember, I not say it never happened before. People were, some of us now say, why not bring their portfolio, make them interview them according to their portfolio? Not be say you go carry lawyer, go make a minister for engineer, for power. You go carry a person where read doctor, go make a minister for aviation
or transportation.
You know, all those, we just they mess up the whole thing. Now, if we have a good team, we know what thing to do. In 2014, if no be the way the government them, because maybe I believe say they get good team, good medical and health team, they tackle them. Nigerians for finish. Especially for Lagos, where me and you, they will be say if you go for bus stop or if you go enter motor, your body must touch another person's body. They know they do a big man for that one. So when you look at this, we should not be dilly-dallying about the matter. What do we do now? What are we? Because this thing don't they come. Remember, say that one no start from Nigeria.
Exactly.
It started from another country.
Yes.
So now that it don't they happen again, don't they come? We don't they prepared? Our borders, they don't they prepared to check people that are coming in.
Then they check for
if you go airport now won't make you travel, they go say make you bring yellow card. They go make sure say you get vaccine for malaria, ordinary malaria for another country. So these are the things where the Nigerian government waiting our immigration they do, waiting our customs they do. We get so many uniform people where they airport, where they border, where they know they do what they are supposed to do.
But okay, Oga Barrister, may I bring him? I understand the angle they try bring her from, where we get to do it porous borders and all that. But if you also look at, we could bring her from there and say, okay, this particular disease never actually enter. We don't hear the rumor say yes, don't they play out to a particular called that DRC. But you know to say the measures where the Minister of Health don't take right now, at least you don't show that commitment. Say we don't spot this thing, no. Don't they come from one particular end? We could start to get ourselves ready. Not be the minister will also take the responsibility of say that they file in and they protect them our borders. But going by the measure where the minister don't take, you know to say at least now the same step in the right direction.
I don't know the measure where you don't take. Make I tell you something. I don't believe in measure. I don't believe in talk. What are you doing? Have you started doing something? Now, as a minister, now the only place where such thing fit follow come, since the African country now for our borders, you don't call all the heads of people where they guide the border, call them for meeting, call them for workshop, give them specific instruction. Look at what we want. Deploy people. We will not say something is happening. Not be say we want set 100-man committee. We want to do these things. We go take. You know why? When this thing go happen, when you go start, you no go reach them all. Now me and you will be the common people where they jump Okada and the boss and more where you go reach. Not be them. You don't get anything to do with them.
Very, very true.
You understand?
Barrister, you know what we go do now? Maybe we just rush, enter inside this small break. When we go this break, come back, we'll continue our discussion as it get to do with the people when something feel reach and the people when something no go reach. And that one get to do with the 2017 budget. Who go benefit pass? No go anywhere. They come back. Now still as in a silence.
Hot.
Silence.
Hot.
Come back to Asire Hot. Ezegu Chukudi Unkubi. No, out of respect. Barrister Justice Uwegu Unkubi and Ezegu Chukudi. Good. I know say if I call my name first, it go cause quarrel.
No, right.
And as a peace-loving person when read the Bible this morning, I know what it is.
Right on now. No,
I don't call your name now. I don't want that you happy.
Continue.
Barrister Justice, when we talk about those when they benefit from the good work of government or those when they suffer from harm. Now, the 2017 budget, in fact, since 2015, our budget don't they get named. Just like every church go come say 2016, my year of breakthrough. This one, they talk say economic recovery, expansion and growth. Now, the budget don't enter. People can carry some of the elements, they place them side by side, come they look say, hey, at the end of the day, it just be like say, now waste. For example, the National Assembly go spend 125 billion on themselves. Even though they don't come and talk, say them no be ministry and an arm of government on its own. But people can't look places like education, can't look places like health, when they under 60 billion naira. They're going to talk, say, if we check what the United Nations Organization don't talk, say, okay, oh, if indeed you want to see say budget, they make sense, UNESCO, it gets some kind of percentage when we say, especially health and education supposed get. You think, say, Nigerians, I don't want to even talk about this budget. You think, say, Nigerians, they benefit from budget at all?
You know,
is it for Nigerians?
The truth be say, when some of these things, when we talk about, just they laugh. If you remember, what I said last time, everything is beginning to happen.
You are a prophet.
You're beginning to play.
You are a prophet.
Because when actually a budget is made, for what purpose? For which people is it made for? Who and who will benefit from it? Let me tell you the truth. Any government in the world that has left these three things or neglected them, education first, agriculture second, and the health third, that government is a total failure.
Education, agriculture, health.
That is why, in the wisdom of the Constitution, the 1999 Constitution, as amended, says simplicity. That the main essence, the main aim of government is for the welfare and security of the citizens.
Simplicity.
But today, what will they get? Why they no go they send their children to school? To school outside the country. Why private schools no go come? Today, private schools don't they more than public schools. They don't kill public school. All of them went to public school. Oh.
Very true. Very true.
Most of them went to school.
Scholarship.
On scholarship.
True.
And free of charge. But today, out of wickedness and the bad belly, they want to wicked Nigeria, but they are wickeding themselves. You know why?
Why?
Whatever goes around comes around. They are part of Nigerians. As a politician, as a governor, as a president, the road you refuse to build to your home, anytime you die, even if you die in London or UK, they go bring you back. Now, motor, they go still carry you, your body drive. You go still go that road when you don't die. So all this is what they do, then they wicked themselves and not Nigerians. Because if you look at it very well, you're talking about budget of recovery. What are you recovering? Did you lose anything? I have never believed in recession from the beginning. There's nothing like recession. We have money in this country. I've never believed in it. Ask me why.
Why?
All the government functionaries and offices, they are all receiving salaries and their allowances. Must the citizens be made to suffer for everything? Must they push everything to the citizens? Forgetting say, we don't enter into what we call, or what we call social contract. The day where you offer yourself for election and promise Nigerians or your people, say you go do this, you go do that, you don't enter into social contract with the people. And the people submitted willingly to give you that thing, because somebody must manage. All of us no go there to go there and manage for us. You now go there and turn back. Make I tell you one thing. They move me again. You know why? Because even God himself know how they pay them back. Look, I check their children now.
Barrister, what we else do be say, as we encourage people to participate for the process, so that if plenty people speak with one voice, they go here and do the right thing, and not think say they go manipulate us. We will continue to talk that one. We can talk one particular one. We say in the recent past, it be like say plenty Nigerians don't they get confidence to talk about domestic violence. And the question we will ask say, how we go take we use our law to protect people from domestic violence, whether male or female? The first question we will ask now say, why it be say some people then they shame, or then they shy, or then they fear to discuss this issue of domestic violence? And the second one get to do with the fact say, how in our law man or woman go know say to even raise my hand first to strike, the consequence na something when we say go plenty. As a constitutional and human rights lawyer the matter for us.
Make I tell you one thing. If say our law would obey them, and the police and security agents, they do their work the way it's supposed to be, we don't need to get anything like law called domestic violence.
So it is inside law.
It is inside law already.
Maybe
we get what they call assault.
Okay.
Assault is a criminal offense. There's also another thing where they call indecent assault. And there are ingredients of assault. What are the ingredients of assault? Touching and striking.
Touching self.
Yes. The moment you have touched somebody, without that person's consent, you have assaulted that person.
Just touch. Oh.
Yes.
So as for instance, if I touch somebody like Chuku that don't assault
without his consent,
I go need to take in consent.
Definitely, they must. That one naturally.
Okay, why you want to touch me? Where you want to touch me? Which hand you want you to touch me?
So touching and striking and moving, because when you touch somebody, you go don't move them small. You go don't strike. That constitutes what they call assault.
But barrister, make we look at more. If they bring and say, okay, if say police and them some law enforcement agents,
they do their work.
But make also bring her. If you don't bring her from the law part, more bring her down to us. Okay. We don't see cases where we say people no go want talk.
And they come to that one.
Because they want to say because of cultural values, because of moral values. Now say make I know me.
Now what I want to tell you, listen. Again, you get what they call indecent assault. If you see a woman now, touch her. Not be all this in where they do here. Somebody go they play with you go see woman where they pass. You go say, yeah. You go touch them for breast, or you go touch them anywhere. 90% assault, now criminal offense.
Criminal offense.
Yes. I will get all these laws.
My friend, one of my friend for Kenya, he said they travel go Kenya recently. They go club in friend. Just see one girl where they pass. This girl find you touching buttocks. Now so he enter prison.
Hey,
for Kenya.
Yes, for Kenya, yes.
He play touch him.
Now so police arrest him, carry and go court. He dey prison, they chill now. What thing I dey talk we say, when you talk of ourselves, we get societal problem. Let me tell you the truth. Most of the problem of domestic violence or whatever you call it is caused by the police themselves. Because when people even get courage to go and report, they go want to treat them like family matter. They go tell you, but now I did one case recently for State Command in Ikeja here, where a man used hammer, hit his wife for head, blood they got. The woman coming for phone, say they die, yo. I quickly run to police, call police, we'll go arrest him. Arrest the man, come there. Before you know it, if not say are they involved, the police they want to but madam, you know say na your husband now. If you lock him now, this and that, blah blah blah. I'm telling you now, na case where I do. So what thing I dey talk there be say we get this kind of societal say you marry woman, the law say make you kill him. As he there for a woman, now so he there for man. And that's why we talk for law. Say marriage in a contract. And what is contract? When two of una don't meet together, say una won't marry, una don't establish contracts.
Exactly.
And if anybody violates the contract terms, you do what? You go your separate way. In abroad, in Western society, when a man and a woman meet themselves, like themselves, they don't need father, they don't need mother. They go walk into the registry and sign. And by our law, the law says once there is a consensus addendum between a man and a woman, the law presumes marriage, provided they are adults. So the problem of that's why I say that's not even the government has even gone further now to say domestic violence. If you see what so many women they go through in their home in the name of marriage, you no go believe her. Now the question be say, must everybody marry? Marriage there for heaven. Where you go marry instead of being happy. You go be say one every day now one problem. And if you like you talk, if you go complain to your parents, the woman they go tell you, hey, no problem, make you the endure, and so it they be. Say marriage now for better for what? For better for what? Make person die. So you know they like that. So what at the top is say our security agents, especially the police, should be serious about this matter. Because most of them know say now so then they treat their wife for house. If you not bring that kind of matter, they go want it and a family matter. Say, hey, think I'm now. Oh, at the end of say, you carry your husband and go police. You detain him. You carry him go court. That one na nonsense.
But barrister, quickly. If they talk about say the police need to do their own work effectively, within our own constitution also talk. Our constitution specify and clearly say, CO. If this thing happen, if we see any case of the domestic, see the right steps, see the next thing. Because just like say our constitution somehow no also declare on this particular matter.
No, not be true. That's what I'm telling you. Say we get law already. For example, in Lagos State now, apart from the law of assault and its penalty, we get the law on domestic violence. We even get the law of Child Rights Act now, where protect children and all the rest. To beat children anyhow and all the rest is not permitted by law. But the issue be say when you report this matter, you not be you go do them yourself. You must just report. Hey, you must report. And police go do investigation. Then carry the person go to court. As the police is willing and ready to do normal investigation and carry this matter go to court.
Very important question.
That is the thing.
Maybe we just emphasize say like you don't talk. You when we say you read the law book and you know as the thing they go, you don't talk and say our law provide them say make them protect people and make nobody treat anybody anyhow. So whether husband, whether wife, just do the needful, follow the right steps, and if you get person when we say go follow that matter, we go see them to logical conclusion. Make we just wrap up everything we don't talk from Monday go this Thursday. Come carry the one we call small chops based on current affairs. Now 3 stories will carry come. This one now from 2 days ago. One of our callers been tell us say what we dey discuss is very very important too, but he won't report one particular incident when happen to us. He talk say na Edo State that one happen. We don't hear them, we don't see them, but we talk say we wan go do our research to confirm say na really Edo. Make it not go be video from South Africa or Ghana or other country, and the gist don't come out. The video and something when they very very graphic. Or people talk say they go warn you before you watch them because the thing get as it take day. You get one person when we say they catch. According to the story of the police, they say him be cultist, and they can't put handcuff for a hand, can't handcuff him to Hilux van or truck.
Not even inside the Hilux, so
he dey outside.
Outside though.
The person when they drive can't start, can't they drag him, they go for ground. A lot of people can't express outrage with this particular one, but the excuse when they give now say the man na cultist. But another story don't come out now. As senior police officer, when they in charge of that zone, don't come and contact say the people when do this one, police authorities, they don't grab these people and then they conduct their investigation. The man too don't come and tell his own story, say he no be cultist, say he be bus driver, and na empty cigar pack, now they see for your hand. And even though say the 3,000 and phone when they collect from your hand, the thing don't go. I won't ask you, Shena say you won't carry out the law as it take day. Now it go make you as uniform person put handcuff for person hand to Hilux, come they drag him for ground. Abi the crime when he commits is na the highest or the murder of all crimes.
You know, say we talk about domestic violence. This kind of one now, what we go call him? We go call him public violence now. He remember say he never reached 3 months or 4 months where the army people beat somebody for no be Enugu furniture. Despite say that person na handicap, but whether handicap or not. Now make I tell you one thing. No matter the offense where the person is said to have committed. He no deserve that kind of treatment. He was treated like an animal. Even an animal. Do you know that's what we call the animal rights?
Yes.
Animal get rights.
Yes, animal get rights.
Animal get rights. That is why if you go to abattoir where they kill animal, Sanitary inspectors go come, other people go come, stay there, and when they kill the animal, that's a way you must kill the animal. If you not follow that way to kill the animal, you don't commit an offense. So if animal go get right, what of human
beings?
That's why fellas say animal won't give us human rights. Human right na our property. So what I dey talk there be saying, the police officers will do that thing. The issue of investigate or no investigate, that's the problem we get with our government. They go say then they investigate. At the end of the day now, you don't go hear anything about that matter again. That's why you go die. Why? Because saying a person will put uniform. They give you uniform, make you they protect Nigerians. Because the major aim of police is now for the protection of lives and properties of citizens. Yes. Now, the people you're supposed to protect, you are not trying to kill them. Handling them anyhow. Even if the guy is a cultist, who are you to say that he's a cultist? Our law, the Constitution as it is today, say anybody is presumed innocent until proven guilty by a court of competent jurisdiction. Police has no right to say somebody committed an offense, but somebody committed an alleged offense. And that is why when they conclude their investigation, they push it to the court to determine. Make I tell you one thing. Personally, I'm even against this issue of parading suspects. Because when you get some people and parade them, at the end of the day, you now discover, say, few of them where you parade, they don't do that thing, waiting will happen.
Innocent, yes.
So what will they talk? You say, that kind treatment, now to tell you, I don't they ask this question for some time now. Are we actually practicing democracy? Or are we going back to military rule? Or are we practicing quasi-democracy? Which one are we practicing? In a country where impunity is the order of the day, what is impunity? Free from punishment. Somebody would use and say heaven will not fall. And actually heaven will not fall. Because they are putting on uniform. But they forget that if the people revolt against them, both them and their uniform and their gun they are carrying, they will run away. You remember what happened in Maryland when there was a mob action against the BRT buses and all the rest. Now because of the feelings of the people, people are angry. And as a government must carry people along, must make people to believe in the government, must make people to know that this is our government. Why? If we are practicing democracy, what be democracy? Government of the people. For the people and by the people. Okay. Now, what the people want, now you go do. I want to use the opportunity to call on the IG,
Inspector General of Police.
Inspector of Police.
Yes, yes.
To bring those people to line. Let them be seen by the whole Nigerians on TV that they are the people who commit that crime. Even if that guy kills somebody. You cannot kill, we get what they call extrajudicial killing.
Okay.
You cannot kill that person. Even if that person don't make confession, what you call confessional statement. Take that person to court. Make Nigerians know, say, we don't take this person to court. Yes. Court don't find them guilty. Our hand no day again.
But barrister, no vex. May I ask you? Okay, you talk one very important thing. Say, okay, we just talk about domestic violence, finish. And then we also talk, say, look, if cases of domestic violence happen, now the police suppose they carry matter go meet. Okay, right now, we don't bring the police into this one now. You're like say what you describe them as now waiting now physical now like physical violence, the one where they happen outside. If police, people no get that trust, if I will use that word, that trust, that sincere trust in taking issue before the police. And on the side of the police, they don't also exhibit some kind of act where we say, we're going to make people no go get that trust. How the same setup, because you don't call the IG, how the same IG go look this matter as finished? Okay, if you say our relationship with the people not too day tight again, make we further know what we will do to take steps where we say, at least we go change that orientation in ourselves first, before we go extend that orientation to the people, so we will get that cordial relationship when something go wrong.
You know the point we will get for this country? Will they talk too much? Will Sabi talk too much? Instead of to follow and with action. If I be IG and such thing happen, the step I would take is to first of all call for those people. Because you don't need, what evidence again do you need? Something that is on air, something that people have seen, something that everybody is seeing. Do you need to come and start asking them, why did you do this? Why did you not do this? The issue is that act where they do, is it right by law or not? And provided it's not right by law, first of all, you know there's a what police call orderly room trial. You first of all try them, dismiss them, and hand them over to police for assault. And that one is not just assault. Assault with intention to kill. Assault to occasioning harm.
That high?
Yes. Assault with intention to kill. Assault with, in fact, it should be attempted murder. And people will not know that you are doing something and not setting up a committee of this or a committee of that. People will look at it that you're just trying to see a way to cover the whole thing so that the whole thing will, the tension will douse down. And in that respect, others, when something happen and the Oga take action against that thing, others no go do them.
Very true.
Because, make I tell you one thing, for any crime, there's always a penalty. And once you enforce that penalty, others go do waiting, they go caution themselves. No matter who they involve. But I want to tell you one thing. In all fairness, we still have so many prudent and good police officers out there.
Very, very true.
But the problem is that the bad ones are now the ones bringing bad name to the police.
Very true. Barrister, we know say we dey talk say we go throw phone lines open. Make we also show our callers them and the people wey dey watch us say we dey keep our word. We don't throw our phone lines open. Call in and talk your mind on top of all these issues when we discuss from Monday go reach Thursday, and this one we say we don't carry come. One of the two when we carry come now we don't drop. So make we drop the second one. And Barrister, this second one go take us back to something wey happened 2 weeks ago. Everybody go remember say get one time when we say people been talk about say somebody use coordinates for inside letter when they transmit to the House of Senate. Other people talk say that coordinate no suppose dey there. Some people talk say one section 145 subsection 1 of the 1999 Constitution as amended, they very, very clear on wetin the thing be. Now it come like say small controversy don't come because Senator Eta Enang, when we say now like the talk person of Oga President for the House of Senate, he been come out on Wednesday night for interview when he do one television station. He come talk say President Muhammadu Buhari go give him consent to the budget. Some people come and talk say, wait, if you don't transfer executive powers and he don't dey for medical vacation now, why you be saying they give consent? You can answer that question, but we will take Kazim all the way from Kano. Okay, Kazim, you don't take. Welcome back to Ask the Heart.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kazim.
Good morning, Kobe.
Yes.
We greet Oga Kazim.
Good morning, Barrister.
Good morning, my brother.
Yes, it's so by the Comac security personnel, the way they behave to the civilians. One deadly event that happened here in Kano. Police officers discharged a weapon that is in the case of knife because they are chasing the drug dealers. If you see the way these police people use knife against this drug dealer, you would think what kind of society we are. You see blood all over. Somebody that you can use a gun to gun him down now, you start using a very sharply.
Hey.
Oga Kazim, I beg if you get chance, call us back. Activist Abdul Kudus, all the way from Oshogbo. Thank you for your patience. Welcome to Ask the Heart.
Good morning, my Oga.
Good morning, Abdul Kudus.
And the justice.
Good morning, my brother.
In fact, the guest has actually touched a lot of places today and a lot of good points, That police issue actually happened to me just of recent. They wanted to turn a case, a case against me, a whole DCU for that matter. You understand me? So I don't know what is actually going on in this country, and I think what we need to do is people are getting most jobs on a platter of gold. That is why they don't value it. That is why they don't know how to, act very well when it gets that job. There are so many people outside that need the job, but they will not give it to them simply because they are nobody and they don't know anybody. Just for them to become somebody, that is very hard. Those are one of those things that we need to tackle in this country, and if you don't tackle it, we are on the brink of, let me say, going to hell in this country. Like, seriously. It is not a matter of joke or anything. This as woke Nigeria that we are trying to put together in Osun State right now, people are trying to shift it away from people's attention. Can you get me? So, as we are right now, I don't know what we are actually getting right in this country now. But to me, we are not getting anything right. We are
Abdul Kudus, we
Thank you
appreciate
very
your important
much.
contribution, and we encourage you, your activism, carry them on so that every Nigerian go feel see platform to express themselves just like Ask the Heart. Divine, they call us from Lagos. Good morning and welcome to Ask the Heart.
Divine, good morning.
Divine, you there? I beg Divine, if you get chance, call us back and talk your mind on top of all the topics when we say we carry come. Barrister, if we go talk through, if people talk about police, the story when we say somehow e dey bad, e dey plenty pass the one wey
I
dey
go
good.
come to that one, but make I answer that question where you raised before. You see, Julius Nyerere of Tanzania said something. He said, until we return back to the truth, we must persist and continue in error. He added something by saying, for that which is holy is not good to be given to dogs for them to trample upon. I've said it severally. The holy things of this country have been given to the dogs, and which is leadership position. Simple. Provided the governor or the president has transmitted a letter citing that section, the person he's handing over becomes the acting. And by law, by constitution, why we have vice president and deputy governor is so that they will act on the absence of the governor or the president. When the two of them are out of the country or out of seat of office, they will also transmit a letter appointing who will also act. Because that position must not be vacant.
Yes.
Somebody must be there to act at any point in time. Now, if somebody is acting and something comes up for the person to sign, and you're not saying no, say he no go sign, and you go sign, that one is unknown to law.
Barrister, I'm just hold that unknown to law. Collect Josephine from Lagos. Josephine, good morning and welcome to Ask in the Heart.
Good morning, Nkobi and Chukwudi.
Good morning, Madam
Josephine.
Josephine.
I really want to appreciate our host, Barrister. Thank you for making justice, giving justice to the whole topics that have been discussed so far.
Thank you very much.
I really want to appreciate, and I pray, Nkobi and Chukwudi, please, we need him more. That is just what I want to say.
No problem.
Now, what will they do? We go dey try.
Continue, Josephine. Hey!
Madam Josephine.
So waiting at the top, you say, that kind practice, they unknown to law. Whoever that talk, wherever they want to import that one to Nigerian system, now mustard seed though, which if they are allowed to grow, we don't know what it go germinate to be.
Barrister, make I quote some of the things when we say 3 key people talk, so that we go look at whether now say they no read the letter or somebody they misunderstand what they inside the letter. When they follow the Minister for Information talk after the Federal Executive Council meeting, they ask him, say, Abego, who go sign this particular budget? The question is whether na Oshibajo or na President Muhammadu Buhari for London. And in talk say, when it is transmitted to the presidency, that decision will be taken. Meaning say, somebody go sign am, but from this answer e be like say somehow he no know the person. Make I also take am to wetin Oga Udo Senator Eta Enang talk. He said the 2017 budget will be transmitted to Mr. President, and the president will assent to the budget. He can also talk say the acting president is in office, and when the budget is transmitted, it will go through the processes, and all those other questions will answer itself. And Oga Laolu Akonde, when we talk person of Oga President, come go on top of Twitter, come talk say, just so we are clear. If somebody go talk say, just so we are clear, it means say he won't emphasize points. Just so we are clear, when the time comes, everything is set and he is satisfied. Acting President Yemi Oshibajo will assent to the 2017 budget. But before you go answer this question, make we take Bayo. Bayo, they call us all the way from Abuja. Oga Bayo, good morning and welcome to Ask the Heart.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Oga Bayo.
It's Pius, P-I-U-S.
Pius, okay, we'll go correct them.
Yes.
We dey hear you, right on.
Yes, I want to thank you so much for this program.
Thank you.
Pius, P-I-U-S.
Okay, Oga Pius, continue with your Pius contribution. No worry, we'll correct them.
It's all right. So I want to thank you people for this program.
Yes, we dey hear.
Reduce your volume.
I want to thank the barrister and the entire crew over here.
Thank you.
Today is my first time of watching this program here in the Starlight. I want to thank you for this matter that's come out about the police in Edo State.
Okay.
Because I am from that place. But I reside in Abuja.
Okay.
Right now, what the police are doing in Edo State is abnormal. I don't know how to describe it. They take law into themselves. You understand?
Would they hear you? Would they hear Oga Pius?
Just a single thing like this, they will come and bundle people from their house. You know, they said it's a suspect. The person is a suspect. They take them to their office in the police station. And before you can seek the release of that person, you must pay like 300,000 or 200,000 naira. How can ordinary person, somebody that is not working, you went and bundle him at home, and you took him to the police station, and you said you come and bail himself with 300 to 200,000?
That much.
Oga Pius,
Thank
this
you very,
matter
very
is a
much,
very,
Oga
very
Pius.
serious one. I won't promise all our people say we go discuss them and we will carry the Oga Patapata of police for Lagos, especially if he go get chance, and we go ask them all these questions, fire them, may they answer our questions. Barrister, because of time, we'll just look at our telephone lines. Just break these questions down into two now because of the short time we'll get. The first one I say, just so we are clear, Section 145, subsection 1, who go sign the budget? And number two, what we go fit do to use the ensure say police do police work and the bad people no go use their badness spoil the good work wey people dey do.
It is simple. By virtue of the law, once the president dey on seat, he will assent to the budget prepared by them. Once the president is not on seat and the vice president has taken over as the acting president, I don't know whether people understand the meaning of acting. It means that the president, by virtue of that letter where he don't write, don't transfer all the powers, rights, and privileges given to him by the Constitution to you. And you, who be the vice, cannot do that again. In law, we call it delegatus non potens delegare.
Delegatus non potens delegare.
Because a delegate cannot delegate his power. No other person has it. For the president to sign this budget, except he comes back and transmits back to the office, the National Assembly that I am now back. I have now taken over my positions and powers. That one, cure ED. You know they talk. All this talk where they talk. At times I come to wonder. Where the Senator Inyan, or what do you call his name? Was he not a senator before? Doesn't he know the writing? The position of the law. Why is it that when these people get there, they begin to behave like, I don't know. I don't want to use word where we say, I already hit up.
You talk police own.
Now, when you talk about police own, fella don't talk him before. You don't forget. Police station don't turn to back. DPO na managing director. Soldier go. So, you see, all this is where they see today. Some people don't see them before. But like I talked before, this is not the time where our police force and security agents needs to be more proactive and rekindle that trust where the citizens don't lose for them. The IG may be good person. The CP may be good person. But what of the subordinate, the people that are in the field?
Barrister, just leave the matter for here. You go collect this handshake because you don't finish work on top of this matter. Our Nigerian people, Friday, we go lock shop, carry key go. But our ear go there for ground. When we come on Monday, fresh, all the action to the way happen inside the border of Nigeria. Remember, you get role to play for this country, to move this our country forward. Unkubi, delegates, no,
God catch you. You don't even feel it. All those inspiration we thought you want become lawyer.
You know what
you don't even show say,
I want
make I come give you my own. Get mana so solid kwe. Get mana so sonala. Shape how you want talk. I don't give you my own.
now you go you speak To enjoy more of these our Ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love her.